warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to this learning video. In this session, we will discuss two important concepts in pragmatics, the cooperative principle and implicature. This concept helps us understand how people communicate meaning, not just through words, but also through what is implied. Did you know what is the cooperative principle? The cooperative principle is a theory proposed by philosopher H.P. Grace in 1975. It explains how speakers and listeners cooperate in conversation to make communication effective. Grace states that speakers should contribute appropriately to the conversation based on its purpose. To support this idea, he introduced four conversational maxims. And here's the four maxims of cooperative principle. The first is maxim of quantity. Maxim of quantity provides as much information as is needed and no more. For example, where are you going? To campus. This answer is brief and informative without unnecessary detail. The second is maxim of quality. Do not say what you believe to be false or lack evidence for. For example, did you finish your assignment? Yes, I submitted it last night. The speaker provides a truthful and reliable answer. The third one is maxim of relation or be relevant. For example, did you like this movie? I really enjoyed the actor's performance. The response remains relevant to the topic being discussed. And the last one is maxim of manner. Be clear, brief, and orderly. Avoid ambiguity. For example, the teacher entered the room, greeted the class, and began the lesson. The message is delivered in a clear and organized manner. And the next topic is implicature. Implicature is the hidden meaning behind what someone says. It happens when a person doesn't follow one of the conversation rules or maxim on purpose. Because of this, the listener understands something that the speaker didn't say directly. And next is types of implicature. The first is conversational implicature. It comes from the situation and follows the rules of conversation. For example, are you coming to the party? I have a lot of work to do. The implicature is that B is probably not attending. The last one is conventional implicature. It comes from the curtain words or phrases, no matter what the situation is. For example, she's poor but honest. The word but suggests a contrast between two ideas, implying that honesty is unexpected in someone poor. And the next is floating the maxim. The first is floating quality or sarcasm. For example, oh, that was such a great idea. This implies the opposite. The idea was not great. And the last one is floating relation or diverting topic. For example, did you study for the test? Did you know today is my cat's birthday? From this dialogue, B avoids answering directly. And then why it matters? First one is enhanced comprehension of implied meaning. Understanding implicature allows individuals to grasp what it means even when it's not explicitly stated. And the second is develops attentive and critical listening skills. Listeners become more aware of subtle cues such as sarcasm, irony, or indirect suggestion. And the third one is improves natural and effective spoken communication. Speakers can express themselves more appropriately in various social situations by using indirect language strategically. And the fourth is reduce the risk of miscommunication. Awareness of implicature helps distinguish between literal and intended meanings, preventing confusion. And 5 is supports language learning and real-life interaction. Language learners often struggle with understanding unstated meanings. Mastering implicature aids in interpreting native-level conversation. And 6 is enriches writing and dialogue construction. Writers can create more authentic and engaging conversation by applying principles of implicature. And the last one is strengthens teaching and learning of communication competence. It promotes a deeper understanding of how language functions in context, which is essential for both educators and students in language education. The conclusion is the cooperative principle and its four maxims guide how we communicate clearly and effectively. When these maxims are floated, implicature allows us to understand the speaker's intended meaning. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention and for watching this video. Hopefully the material presented has been useful and has been deepened your understanding of the cooperative principle and implicature. Stay curious and keep learning. See you in the next learning session. Bye!